Hello guys, today we are actually on our way to the eastern region of Ghana, and right here we are about entering the Nsawam part of Ghana. And this is part of the eastern region of Ghana. It's so amazing and refreshing to be at this location. But now we are talking about you entering the township, and you can see how the place looks like. So we are left at a few minutes drive to enter into the township, and you get to see how the Nsawam township looks like, how the roads look like, how the settlement and the community of Nsawam looks like. So it's definitely very important for you to have a look at this. You see people building store buildings on the roadside and a lot of commercial properties. On the other side, on my right, you get to also see that there are vacant lands there. That doesn't mean they are vacant, but they are owned by individuals, but just that they haven't been developed yet. On my right, you get to see the Nsawam prison, and that is the entrance of the Nsawam prison. My mind didn't come. I didn't actually know it was a prison. One of my brothers was telling me that the way the prison officers, one of them was looking at me. Hey, if he had me, he would have beaten me. I said, my mind didn't even come there. So if it's a crime to video the entrance, please forgive me. I didn't know. So ladies and gentlemen, we are now entering the township of Nsawam. Nsawam is a very big town. It's a big community, like very big and very vast. So we keep driving through the township of Nsawam, and we don't finish. You understand? So right from Nsawam, from Nsawam to Accra, let's use Kotoka International Airport as a landmark. It's going to take you about 1 hour, right? So with 1 hour drive or 1 hour 20 minutes, you can get to Nsawam. It depends, you understand? It depends on the traffic situation. But verily, there is a road construction that is under or is still in progress. Imagine that road gets finished. It wouldn't take you an hour, please. It can take you like 40 minutes to move from the airport to the Nsawam township. So ladies and gentlemen, you can see we are now descending into the Nsawam township, and eastern region is such a unique region in the greater in Ghana, and it's so greenish, you understand, greenish region. That place, you have hills and you have slopey parts, so don't be surprised when you see us ascending and descending, you understand. So we are now in the township of Nsawam, and we just we took a public transport, so we are now moving into the township, and we are now going to the Nsawam station. You can see the communities deep down inside. So this is how the communities looks like. It's an old settlement. You have a lot of crowded houses and shops, and you also have huge amount of people are inside. You can see on the hill. Yes, and this is the Ghana Commercial Bank in Nsawam branch. Understand? When you look in front there, you can see people's house on the hill as well. So it's a big town. It's a big community. It's a big city. Nsawam is very big. So businesses and everything is going on really well at this location, and it depends on the work that you're doing. That will determine where you should stay. So actually, Nsawam is very big, and we are actually driving through. So now we are moving to the Nsawam station. We are in a public transport. So we are moving to the Nsawam station. We'll alight. When we alight, we'll be able to see if we can get our breakfast. Then we'll board another car to the place I told you we're going to. So definitely, it's so amazing. And where we are heading to today, we are going to Asamankese. So we passed through Nsawam. If we had our own car, we wouldn't waste much time here. But we had to stop. You can see the markets. I tried to capture the market, but at the same time, careful. You can see the Nsawam market. Business are ongoing. This is early in the morning, so we're around 8 a.m. 8 a.m. in the morning. That we've been able to capture this. So basically, that's how the Nsawam township look like. The station looks like. It's a busy place, early in the morning like that, but the place is still busy and crowded. So imagine it is late afternoon or evening. It will be so much. Now we are leaving the Nsawam township, but you can see the bridge there. Those of you who it's been a long time you visited Nsawam. This is actually a very good video to watch. We are now leaving the Nsawam township, but we are still in Nsawam still. So we are going to Asamankese, but this is the same road you take when you are going to Kumasi or Asamankese. This is small forest. So if you go straight without any branching, that is Kumasi. You are going to Kumasi. But when you branch on your left, that is Asamankese. So the funny thing is that last we passed somewhere. We passed through Ebri. Then we appeared around Amasaman area. We came to Nsawam, and then we used that place to Asamankese again. So you have different routes that can connect you to the place. So you get to see how the place looks like. Their houses are short houses. That's in the township. But the new sites that people are buying land and developing, those places you get to see new houses, story buildings and stuff. But here, is the old type of house. You can see, so we are now, traffic has arrested us, and you can see the goods over there. So now we are taking our left. You can see that, right? Yes, we are taking our left. I hope you saw the signboard that was showing that we should pass here if we are going to Asamankese. So that's how the Nsawam township look like. Now we are actually going to be moving forward, and you're going to be seeing some of the communities right in front of you on your way to Asamankese from Nsawam. So all this place, it's under Nsawam. Yes. So we are now leaving the Nsawam township, and we are heading to Asamankese. So you can see, I told you, eastern region of Ghana, I call it the green region. Like, the place is so green, Oh, no. They have a lot of trees, a lot of vegetation, a lot of crops, a lot of fruits, a lot of farming, opportunities around this location. So you can see, these are all properties that you can actually own around this area. Very, very okay. So you can also see how the communities look like. You can see people building on the roadside and stuff. So it's a very cool location. And if you are coming to Nsawam from Greater Accra region of Ghana, you need to be very much aware where you are heading to. And you can see the communities. It's so refreshing. Maybe one day I'll make time to come and roam this entire area to show you what it means to be here. So after Nsawam, we are still driving, and this is I'm just taking short pieces of it. You understand? We have taken our road to Asamankese. So taking your road to Asamankese means that you are now facing your journey. So the reason the video hasn't ended is for me to show you how the road look like from Nsawam, and you also get yourself educated about some of the settlements and the new houses and the projects that are also closer to the roadside and deep inside. So we keep, you can see, so that's the road. Some part of it is tarred, other part of it is kind of like is not tarred, like the road is broken. Understand? So you can see houses at the roadside. Most of the houses are old houses. So what happens is, if you want to buy land at the roadside, one of the smartest way to do that is to buy an old house that is on the roadside. You pay the good amount of money, and you'll be allowed to take the property. So some people will not be. You can see inside there, you can see the hills. That's so crazy. The hills, so beautiful. That's one thing that is so preserving about eastern region of Ghana. I really love this part of Ghana. I told you, overtaking is allowed, but you have to be careful. This driver almost caused a problem for himself. So you can see how the journey looks like. The big cars that usually are those that spew dust in your face. So if your car and you have an air conditioner, I'm sure you are really good to go. So this is a factory right there. This is a factory. They have a lot of factories around this area on your way to Asamankese. Some of them are beverages, some of them are non-alcoholic drinks. So it's so refreshing. So you can see how the place looks like. I keep showing the hills, houses that are also located around the hills, and some of the factories and business opportunities around this location. So a lot of people are also doing farming around these places. They have been able to secure lands that they are doing farming. So that's so important. So really important. You understand? So you can see that's so refreshing. You can see the hill at the other side. You can see how greenish the place looks like. You can see how beautiful it looks like. You can see how peaceful the region looks like. You can see. So Charlie, this place is so cool as well. You can see how greenish the place looks like as well. So people are already buying land on the hill, and people have already bought land on the hill. So those are the opportunities you need to be looking out for when you come around somewhere this place. You need to be looking for opportunities, how you can buy your land on the hill, or go into any project that is going to give you good business, like the way some people have been able to establish factories and things. It's a good business, you understand? So you look into what your strength is and what time you have that you can actually develop. So this is a township that is called Asamankese. I don't know if I've mentioned it right. You can see the signboard. So you get to see how clean the road look like, and now it's so refreshing. Understand? So this place is a green region. Everything here is so peaceful and so refreshing. So we also have a land that we have for sale around this location. Somewhere around Adeso, and that is the next part of the video I'm going to be showing you. We're going to be moving from Adeso to the Asamankese. It's a residential land. If you want to buy, you just let me know as well. So that's what we're talking about. I'm actually going to make a video for a client at Asamankese, and it is always important when you want to buy a land somewhere, you need to see how the road looks like and how the land looks like in your own lens. Don't do fancy editing. If you want to buy a house as well, hire me to go and make a video for you. I make videos for people, for them to see the road or properties before they actually put their money in it. My name is Imoru Sadat, and I also help people with due diligence before they buy properties. I also help you with the registration. Contact me using the numbers in the description of this video.
Subscribe to Talk Business.